Hello. Hello. Yes, but I am having issues. It doesn't want to go live. I don't know why it's having issues. I don't know why it's having issues. Hello. Um. It is, but it didn't. Okay, how's my audio through the microphone? Okay, how's my audio through the microphone? Why is... Okay, wait, I know what's going on here. We're gonna edit that. Okay, wait, I know what's going on here. We're gonna edit that. Okay, how's it now? Better? Okay, how's it now? Better? Okay, how's it now? Better? Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here getting this to go live properly. Okay, now we're live. Okay. And YouTube is complaining again. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Okay. So everything's normal. Wait. Did that just, like, die? Okay, to my two concurrent viewers right now, say something, just hi something if you can hear me. Like, type in the chat, because obviously I can't hear you guys. Do something, please. I'm not entirely sure this is working. edit the description. Okay. Turn this on. Okay, let me open up the stream on the laptop so I can see the content here and be able to reply to messages. Remember, guys, I never said I was a good streamer. I just said it would be, you know, decent content and hopefully entertaining. Alright. Now I gotta ping everybody so they know that I'm live. Because I forgot to tell anybody that I was going live. Now we're gonna share, copy. We're gonna paste there. We're gonna paste there. Are you guys enjoying the our screen again? Okay, let me, you know what, let me change that for a second to the thumbnail. There we go. And that looks terrible. Okay. No, no, no. Why is this image so big? Okay, that would explain why... I didn't realize that image was that big. That would explain why it wasn't working when I tried to put it as the thumbnail. And I can hear my own stream. Okay, so we know it's working. There we go. One more place that I needed to ping is here. Paste. There we go. Okay. Let me open up Minecraft. Go to the... Okay, so I did change one thing. Alright, there we go. And now we can... that. There we go, so you guys can see game screen. Okay. So I did change one thing on the stream settings. I changed from the ultra low to the just standard low latency, because last time when I was on here I had a absolutely horrific frame drop, which is not gonna work while I'm trying to make this particular device. So oh, sorry, Weston. No, I can't have you join. This is a private realm that I'm on. Alright, let's see. Check stream health. Suggestion. Stream is excellent quality.
Stream's current bitrate, 2655, is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend you use a stream bitrate of 1000 kilobits per second. No, YouTube, you suck.
Okay, oh. She's fine. She's fine. I do need one thing, though. Sweetie! Headphones. Because right now the problem is, I'm just realizing this. You guys can hear the game sounds through the microphone and through the desktop audio, which is going to create a really, really horrible feedback. So, let's get these plugged in. Okay, so I gotta... That's the wrong thing. Gotta get the dongle here. Need that. There we go. I was wondering why the noise filter was bugging out like crazy. No, Brad, don't leave me. Oh, by the way, is the microphone audio today better than it was when I streamed on Saturday. This is a different microphone. Alright. Thumbs up if it's better, thumbs down if it's terrible. Oh wait, you guys can't do thumbs up. Well, I guess you can. You just have to use your regular emotes. You can't use the live emotes. Sorry, I haven't gotten monetized yet, so we don't have access to the fancy equipment yet. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, put... Okay, I need to put these signs away somewhere. We don't need them just yet. Wait, was there a space in there? No. Ah, darn it. Keep opening the same one. Trying to find a spot to put these away. There we go. And put the flowers away, flowers away. Nope. Okay, the flowers we'll just put, oh, there was a spot in there. Nope, not that one. There we go. And then I need to put this over here in the ender chest, because I don't need these. Hang on to this for a minute. Okay. Weston, did you really leave me? Okay. It's alright, I got 4 viewers. We're doing good. Alright, I'm going to mute that because I can hear you guys now. Just the chat is open on a separate laptop. It's not like on an actual screen over here, so I can't. I mean, if you guys message me, I will see it eventually. So, all right, we're going to make this thing. Okay, so the super sorter that I am gonna be making here is it's a multi-item sorter. So it's based off of a design that I found online. So it uses a lot of stuff, but it allows you to sort multiple items into chests rather than just having one item per chest. So all the pieces that I need for the actual mechanism are here to make many components to this. However, this is not everything, but I'm gonna need to make more stuff. We've got Blackstone and the calcite here for decor, so we need some solid blocks. So we'll just grab a few stacks of this. And then, okay, so this is gonna be over here. So the idea behind this is it's going to be one really long sorter, so that this will be the input area here. It will hopefully, if it works correctly, all the items will sort themselves down this way. They're supposed to go back that way, loop around, go over this way, and then hop from this side to the other side. I'm going to install a water conveyor on this side. Same exact thing I said. Loop around that way, go over around to the front. Then it'll come to a water drop, or maybe not a water drop, but just a drop right here into a hopper. Hopper will feed down this way, around this other side, and I've fallen in the system, around the other side, around that way, through here, underground, through another water conveyor, over to this side, loop around that way, and then back over to the front over there. That is the plan. All right. We're going to see how well this plan works, but that is the plan. So the first thing we have to make is the start mechanism. So we got to do first is create a small platform here. We're going to grab some blocks. Oops, I need those. I'm going to create a small platform here that is where the redstone start mechanism will be, which hopefully will work correctly. And hopefully won't run into the ceiling, which I fear may actually be a problem. Whoops, not there. Okay, so there. Okay. So that should be a large enough platform to get us started. We're just going to place a block here so we can jump out. And then we'll place a block here so we can get up. Okay. So the start mechanism should end up here. The input chest, which I'll actually have to add last just because of the way that my limit of space here, is going to go right where I'm standing. So what we need to do is I'm going to put redstone. Now I've got to remember how this works. Redstone, redstone, redstone there, redstone there. No. Yes. Redstone there. Whoops! Get back up. Up, too far. Once again, working with the keyboard is a bit tricky. Still getting used to it, which is why I'm doing more of these streams. There we go. So again, I hope that's not going to work. Okay, we're just going to have to bring this out a little bit because that's actually not going to be big enough for that to work. So we're just going to break that, break these. Not that. No. Dang it. Ah. Oh, Oh, then the stairs are such a pain to replace. Okay. Actually, that went surprisingly easy. Oops, wrong button. This is chill stream, by the way. If you guys feel free to ask questions. Again, 4 concurrent viewers. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so gotta get the hoppers back. Hopper. Okay, so the chest is gonna go here. No. The chest is going to go here. Chest goes there. And actually, I should be able to put the chest in. This goes there and there. And whoopsie. I can still jump over this, right? Nope, that's why I hid. Okay. That's why I was saying I'd put the chest in last, because I wasn't going to be able to jump over it. Okay. Wait, the chest actually goes up 1 layer higher. Never mind. Okay. So this is a... Ah, dang it. Okay, you know what? We're going... First thing we need to do is to make myself a platform that I can actually move on. So let's go grab some more of the calcite. You know what? We're not even going to use calcite. We're just going to use cobblestone. I don't care what it looks like. Okay. So we're gonna just build. Wait, why is the music so loud? I know I turned it up for the last stream, but geez. Whoa! There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Because this is all gonna have to be solid blocks anyway. We're just gonna go... Just do that. And we're gonna do the bottom later. And this side, same thing. Oops. It does help if you actually click the button to place blocks. Okay, there we go. Run around the back. Inside here, replace all the ones that go on here. Oop, that's That's why I grabbed more. Now. There we go. Oops, nope, that's not. This is supposed to go on the other side. Whoopsie. These actually go here? No. They go on the back. They're supposed to go over here. I've placed those other ones in completely the wrong spot. Let's go there. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, so now you can kind of see the framework of this, so that the chests are in the area in the front here, then you have hoppers and droppers that go in this area, and then there's redstone components that go on the back side of all of this. This area on both sides is just kind of an in-between between two rows, and then that one is going to have two rows of chests facing each other. So this side is facing away from each other. Those are facing each other. Okay. So let's get back out of here. Back up on top, and we hopefully won't fall down now. There we go. Nope, we gotta break that. I don't really care about that's cobblestone. Okay, so this is... Hang on. Okay, hang on a second. I'll look something up. Multi-item sorter, Minecraft Bedrock. Actually, you know what? I should probably put the link to the one that I'm using here in the description. Here we go. This one. No, no, no. You guys can hear that. No. Alright, so this is by Misty Cat. He made this a couple years ago, so I'm going to put the link to it, copy in the description. I just did this a second ago. Wow, why is the rain so loud? Let's turn that down. There we go. You guys enjoying the chill Minecraft music? Okay, I was... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to screen capture this. can. That. Never mind the scene from Titanic. That's just weird. I can make this bigger so you guys can actually see it. I'm a good streamer. I should have had all this set up beforehand, but it's okay. Okay, there you go. So now you guys can see it. Mysticat's super sorting system. So let's get back to that one. There we go.
You can even turn corners. It's fantastic. All you got to do is go to each chest and organize it however you want. You can go vertical, horizontal, or you can even mix it all up for fun. And anything that isn't organized into any of these chests will go into the output over here. Now, there is a small flaw with this where sometimes a couple items can get stuck in here, but all you have to do is take something out of the chest, like if I have a cobblestone chest over here. I'll just take a couple out, put them back in, and it'll flush the small little extras back into the chest. This is an improved version of a design by Blocky Bryson, so if you want to check out some more customizational options, such as using shulker boxes instead, check out their video here. Here's what you need for the input and output chests, and then you need this for every double chest you have. And note, these are droppers, not dispensers. So let's begin by shaping the way we want our chest to look. So I'm gonna have one here.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past this part because I just need to get to the start mechanism.
And let's go like this. And once you have the shape you like, just like this, we're gonna go behind the chests, and then on the right side of each of these.
No. We're not gonna. That's not what I want. We'll get to that later. I want. The only part I really care about is the start part, because it's the part that's most difficult to set up, and then the rest of it is just kind of copy paste until you get to the end.
And we're gonna have another dropper facing this direction, right underneath the chest right here, and then a hopper underneath the chest pointing into that. So if we have items, they'll be taken out of the...
Okay, that's what I need. Alright, so let's get back to the game window. There we go. Alright, so chest is meant to go here in the front, so the first dropper goes here, facing that. Nope. Facing that way. Wait, that's not gonna work. It's gotta go there. And the chest will face out. Yeah. No, wait. No. That's not right either. It's gotta go here. No, the dropper goes right under the chest. I did have that in the right spot. It's just facing the wrong way. No, I think I got that. Whoops! I think I had that right. I'm building it. Ah, dang it. I'm building this backwards. Why can't I jump now? What the... There we go. There we go. I'm building this opposite of the way that the person who designed it built it. So that... Wait, no, it has to go... Here, there we go. Goes there. That's where I had it the first time, isn't it? And then the... Really? What? Okay, this is getting annoying. Thank you. And then this goes there. And then the chest goes on top of this. Like that. Yes? Yes. Okay. Because this is a half block space above it. Okay. Oh, wait, you guys can't see what... Ha! Let me fix that. So you guys couldn't see any of that, of me struggling to figure out where to put the dropper. I put it like 3 times in that spot, and then I put it back here. Okay. So I actually need to make this a little bit wider. And hopefully it doesn't mess up the redstone on the other side. So let's make this wider here. Again, I think I'm making that correctly. Okay, so then this needs a comparator, which goes there. What? There. That feeds into a repeater that's there, that's set to 4 ticks. Like that. That then has to go into a redstone. That's not gonna work. That's what I was talking about. I'm running. Because for this one, the redstone has to go over here. We haven't even started and we're having trouble with this. Okay, so we gotta move that. I think I placed the dropper in the right position. It's just in the wrong spot. That's why I wanted to do the chest last. Yep, and let me fall back down again. Technoblade to make me some railings here. And somebody put up dirt railings all around this so I won't keep falling off. Okay, So it needs to go... It can't go here. It has to go where I put it. This is going to be a problem. Guys, I am realizing there's a critical flaw in my design. Because the redstone mechanism that makes this go is 3 by 3. But I've only got 2 space to build it in. Been live for 46 minutes and we haven't even started really building anything. Once I can get this part figured out, the rest is like super easy. Maybe if we expand it there. I think that's the widest I can make is 1, 2. Yeah. Because this has to be a gap, otherwise the redstone from that side will mess up the redstone on this side. So there has to be a gap between these. So this is the start mechanism. That has to go there. That has to go where I put it the first time. This has to go there. But then how am I going to wire that? Because it has to go comparator, repeater, then redstone. But I can't put redstone over there because there's a stair. And it'll block the signal. Right? If I put a block here, it's going to be like under the stair, isn't it? Oh, no, I guess I've got a space. Okay. Okay, this might work then. Let's put a... Nope. Not there. Put a block. No, dang it! Try that. Okay, so back to the way this is supposed to work. So it's got to be comparator that reads that, and we need a redstone repeater. Then it's got to go redstone, redstone, then another repeater but facing the opposite direction, so going this way. So let's see if we can jump plate. Okay, that worked. And then it's not gonna work, is it? Because that creates a clock, or a repeating clock. Because then the next dropper is here, facing up. So the next dropper is... No! Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to, like, demo out the entire floor above me to make this work. Maybe if I crouch and jump and then do it. Okay, that kind of worked. I'm okay with that. Okay, and then the next one goes like that. And then here, what has to happen is this creates a clock which feeds into that, which then fires off this dropper. Let's go back to the tutorial video.
The chest and put into this dropper right here. And facing out of the dropper, we'll have a comparator that
Right.
points into a redstone repeater
Right.
that points into redstone dust.
Right.
Then a block, another
skip the
repeater,
block,
and a
got the
block on
repeater.
top of that. And then you can choose either one of these repeaters. It doesn't really matter.
But this is not for. We need this one. I'm looking at the wrong
Dropper.
edition.
But if you're on Bedrock Edition, this will be a little bit different. So let's break all this real quick and I'll show you the Bedrock version. We're going to have the comparator pointing into a 4-tick repeater with a block behind it,
block.
then redstone dust, then a repeater, then redstone dust. So really similar to the old one, just on the other side. And then over here, we're going to have 2 more blocks like this with redstone on top of those and a repeater underneath it facing.
I forgot about that part. Okay. Okay. So this has to go on the other side then. But won't. Ah. See, that's the irritating part, is that I'm gonna run out of room. I'm not gonna have room over here for the follow-up. Oh, hi Beth. Welcome to the stream. We are creating a redstone contraption here. This is a super sorter because I've got like 50 some odd chests over there full of stuff. So we're going to create a giant sorting system to automatically sort all of that for us. I am having an incredible difficulty just creating the start mechanism, which is this component here. My issue is I'm limited on space. It's supposed to be a 3x3 system, but I've only got a 2x3 area to build it in. Because it wants me to put a solid block here. Nope, not that. Dang it. Solid block there. And then it wants a repeater. One second. Yeah, redstone and a repeater out the side. So it wants me to put a repeater here, a block there. This is not going to work. Because that's there. Okay. Let's just build it the way that it says to do it, and then I have a feeling this is going to cause so many problems. It says do that, and then that, and then solid block here. But the problem is that this is going to collide with the redstone mechanism for the other side. That's going to create such a problem later on. And then it wants another redstone part here. This is supposed to be set to 4 ticks. It's a redstone part there, a dust there, and then on the other side here, there's another repeater under that. Nope, not that way. There's a repeater there like that. Solid block, solid block. So it wants that. But see, the problem I'm going to run into is over here. There's going to be more of this, more of the redstone on this side, and that's going to create a problem later. I can't move it forward at all that way. What that means is that I can't have a chest there. So that side's going to have one less chest because it's going to collide with this system. So we will have to deal with that. Okay, then this is supposed to have a block there. Let's double check that I've gotten this correct. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, it is correct. Except for this is not supposed to be, that one is not supposed to be a solid block. That is just supposed to be redstone dust here. Because that then connects bop, bop, ba, like that, across the top. Okay, so that is now correct. So the way this system is supposed to work is that you put an item in here. So let's just throw something in there. And what we should see is that it should all end up in this dropper that's just above my inventory bar. So we're just going to throw in just tick, 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 tick. And so that is working. And we can see it spitting out some stuff. Okay, so it's working. So everything's empty out of there. So we'll just wait a moment here for it to finish. That's not a terribly quick item sorter, but I can worry about fixing the efficiency of it at another time. I just want to get it working. Now, I did just realize I could... Oops, not that. I think my original thought for this is that I would have it scooched over under that wall. And I think that could work. Do I have enough space to make that work? I think it can. Whoops. Get back up here. Okay, so we're gonna demolish this one more time. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to do this piece by piece, so we don't mess it up. Now, I will be honest, guys. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I hate Minecraft tutorial videos. Okay, they're like the 5-minute crafts videos where it's like, whoops, they go, oh, you need these materials, you need this, you need this, you need this, and then the entire video is like 2.5 seconds long, and it's like, it goes, oh, you need all these materials, you place this one thing, and then you place another thing, and then you're done, and it just like, it's like a cooking show. So I hate it, which is why I decided to do this live. I know it's not going to be a super exciting live stream. So thank you for those of you that are watching, that have joined. I really do appreciate you guys being here and supporting my stream. Why did that place facing up? Sure, I couldn't get it to place facing up before, now I can. I really do appreciate it if you're here watching the stream. Because like I did not intend for this to be a super exciting stream. I intended for it to be a problem-solving stream, and I was gonna have to spend hours working on this thing anyway. And I thought, well, I could just spend hours doing it off camera, or I could spend hours doing it on camera, potentially get some views and some subscribers, and maybe answer some questions, have some laughs. So, here we are. Okay, we're gonna try and shift this whole thing over 2 blocks. There's a torch there. I was like, why can't I move it? Because I don't think I actually need that block. These two just have to connect to each other. I've placed this repeater facing the wrong direction. This goes that way, is that correct? That is correct. Okay. And then this needs a redstone there. And then this goes into the comparator, which faces that's not a comparator. Comparator faces that way. That goes into a repeater there that's set to 4 ticks. We'll break this. Because, yeah, these just need to be connected to each other. That needs to be a solid block. Whoops. That needs to be there, though. So let's get that back. Get back up here. If I can. What in the world? Thank you. Thank you. That was annoying. Should probably eat. I just realized I'm losing health because I'm falling so much. And then break that. Okay. Okay, Let's try it again. So that goes there. Then we have hopper that goes there. And then the chest goes... Oh. Can the chest go on top of this? I just thought about that. That's a solid block. No, it's a stair. Okay, it can. Okay, so the chest is actually going to go like that. So the chest will be... That one chest will be sticking out a little bit in the front. Or does that look dumb? What do you guys think? That looks dumb. That is really dumb. No, we'll put it on the other side. There we go. So that goes like that. Then we need to complete the other part of the redstone starter, which goes there and not there, there and there. So that's the main part of the start mechanism. So let's put our repeater here. Solid block, solid back up, solid block. Now that might be okay because if I measured it correctly, this redstone part should end on this block, and then this is just like a water conveyor system or hopper system that's going to feed into the other line. So this should be okay. No, that's not a block. That's a block, that's a block, that goes there, and then crouch, put that there. Okay, so now we're going to come over here, throw, let's just do these three. We'll just throw these three in here. Okay, so it worked, and we got one calcite back, so that is exactly what is supposed to happen there. Okay, so let me grab the calcite out of here, and the calcite out of this one. We had 3, and we got 3 again, so that's correct. Okay, so this part works. That is correct in the way that it's supposed to work. I just realized I could turn the chest sideways to cover that up. No, that's okay. We'll put black stone here and cover that up, and it'll still look nice. It'll still look nice. Okay, so let me back up here, and then the rest of this system is amazingly simple. It's literally just like copy and paste of the rest of the front part of the components. So we're going to grab a stack of black stone, grab a couple stacks here, and those go up here in the front of this. So those go there, and there, so you can still see that chest. And then how have I fallen down? Luckily, the bottom part won't be as annoying when I fall down, because I shouldn't fall down so much. Okay, so this all goes like this. So we're just gonna run sideways and go like that. And then, whoopsie. And then chests go on top of this from the other side. So now, whoops, dropped it again. We're gonna fall down on purpose this time. Yep. So the chests go up here, and because these are half slabs, I should just be able to look up and place them like that. And we're just gonna go bop, 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 like that. That's one too many. Well, we'll leave it alone for now. So, if this works correctly, what should happen is there should be 5 to 6 chests per layer, top and bottom, and then per side. So this side in total will have 30, and that side, because that's 15, so 5, 10, 15, 3 rows, 5, 10, 15, 3 rows on the bottom, makes 30, and then the other side should have 30 as well, which would be 60 chests total if this works correctly. I may be able to get a 6th one in on each row, which would make it 66, but I'll be happy with 60 because I've only got like 50 chests full of stuff over there, which will still leave me with 10 extra. So, I will be back in just a moment. I've just realized I am out of water, so I will be back in just a moment. I'm gonna go get myself a glass of water. Alright, sorry about that. I also had to go check on the puppies. Figured while I was up. Okay. Alright, so now should come the easy-ish part of this build, okay? Or rather, the easier-ish part of this build. We're just going to throw a blackstone here, so I've got something to jump up. Jump up, jump up. No, looks like she came in while I was gone. Okay, so my understanding of this. Let's go back to the tutorial really quick. Can you guys not see the... Yeah. Okay, back to the tutorial real quick. We're gonna back this up to this part, okay? And again, this is the main reason why tutorial videos drive me nuts, okay? Watch how fast this guy goes.
Dropper, not a dispenser, a dropper, going up and to the side. And we're going to do this for every single one of these chests. And while I'm doing this, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below, and subscribe if you want more quick tutorials like this.
Okay, so this guy is not so bad. I actually like watching his videos. Misty Cat, by the way. You go check out, he's got a lot of tutorials and stuff like this. He's not so bad. But the Blocky Bryson, who's the one who originally created this system, his entire tutorial video is 2 minutes long, including the start module, the main chest system, these droppers, everything. The whole thing is 2.5 minutes long. It is ridiculously short for how much stuff there is that's going on. So that's what I needed to see, is that it's one going up and then one to the left. So let's turn that back on. Get back in here. So it's one here and then facing up and then to the left in every spot of droppers. So we're going to go forward. We're going to go so I have to shift. I was wondering, I'm like, why isn't it letting me place? Because I've got half slabs above me and I don't have room. That's why. Okay, so we're going to do, you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump up. It won't let me jump up onto that now. Okay, we're going to jump up onto this, and we'll fix this as we go. So then that's one goes there, and we're just going to put a blackstone here for now. I know that's going to be a hopper in a moment. We're just going to fix this as we go. So we're going to, let me put these closer together here. Let's go bop, bop, bop. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be blackstone, dropper. So everywhere there's a blackstone, there will be a hopper, but for now I'm just doing this to make it easier to place. See, in this one, this chest I'm not sure is gonna work. Nope. Don't. There's nothing over there. Ignore that. Okay. So, and then for these, everywhere that there's a dropper, there should be one facing this way? Did I do this part wrong? That's up, that goes that way. Have I done this wrong? Please tell me I've not done this wrong. Wait, that's why it's not lining up. Shoot, I gotta break all these. Dang it. Okay. So there's actually, this chest should have been placed there. That's the hopper, so that's the up hopper or dropper, and then the hopper would go here. So this layer is wrong. This is the starter for the first chest. Okay, so we gotta break all of this. Okay, so we're gonna Okay, so we're gonna break this. And what I'm gonna do really quick, because we've gotta place this other chest here. We gotta place this chest where that block is. So we're gonna look this way. Place. No. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this. I was wondering why it wasn't, like, wanting to line up properly. Okay, there we go. And then this one actually goes here and facing the wrong way. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I know how the mechanism works going forward. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna need to break all of these. Oh, we had another viewer there for a moment. I was gonna say welcome to the new viewer, but they just kind of popped in and then disappeared. Whoops, let me fall back down again. I'm really good at falling. I swear, I'm not so bad at falling if I was using a actual controller, but... Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side of this thing. I need to be down here. What am I doing? Okay, so we're gonna replace all these chests. There? Yes. We're gonna... Okay, now that's correct. There shouldn't be one here because that's going to be a dropper into a water belt, a water conveyor, and the water conveyor carries over to this side, so that is correct. Now we'll go there. There we go. Oh, hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. The puppies just came to join me. Hi, pretty girl. Where's Anubis? Anubis, come here. Hi, buddy. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. I bet if you go out out with mom, she will give you something to play with. Okay. Sorry about the puppies decided they were going to come in and join us there for a minute. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to shift. We're going to jump and place. And it kicks me off. By the way, if you play Bedrock and you're watching this on the video, has anybody had an issue with that recently? That it, like, if you're trying to tower up or place blocks, that it, like, or like in a tight space, it just like kicks you off. I have had such a bad problem with it. Like, I've died because of that, because it'll like, whoops, it'll be like towering up and it'll just like throw you off from like 100 blocks in the air. It's really annoying. Okay, so that part is correct now. So the next part is there needs to be hoppers here and droppers. No. I've done it again. I did it again, guys. That's supposed to be a hopper. Ah! I did the exact same thing. Okay, we're just when I edit this into a video, I'm just gonna cut that part out because that just made me look really dumb. Luckily, there's only like 2 people here, so it didn't make me look too dumb in front of a bunch of people. Okay, this is the hopper. Let's do this correctly. That's the hopper. This is the dropper. So let's get back up here. So dropper. Hop. Let me up. Okay. So hopper, dropper. Hopper, dropper. Hopper, dropper. Hopper, dropper. And that is now correct. Okay. Then here we have dropper. Whoops. Oh, I forgot. I wasn't. I'm crouched, but I'm not actually crouched because there's a half block above my head. Got the crouch, dropper, 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 and let me hop down off of there, dropper. Okay, that is correct now. Then, where all these blackstone blocks are, there's going to be a hopper facing into the chest and a hopper down. So we're going to break that. We can get the hoppers. We can combine these two together. Hoppers. So as a hopper, it goes down facing into this dropper and a hopper on top going into the chest on every single one of these. And then the entire rest of the system is basically just this over and over again, except for the weird parts where we're going to make like a conveyor part to it. So what happens is you throw an item in the start chest, it goes through out here, goes into this dropper. That dropper goes up to this dropper. That dropper fires into the hopper. If the hopper can push it into the chest, it works, no matter what is in the chest. If it can push it in there, it works. If it can't, it then goes into this hopper, which is going to have it has a redstone lock mechanism on it, so it'll only accept one item at a time. That then goes into here. This hopper pushes into that dropper, which fires up, and so on and so forth. So it just goes bottom, top, push into the chest if it can. If it can't, goes down, bottom, top, push, over and over again. The idea being, you can make this as long as you want. You can have as many twists and turns in it as you want. You can have as many different items in it as you want. And ideally, it should completely work every time, unless you throw in an item that the system doesn't recognize or is not stackable. So this does not work with armor. It doesn't work with tools, weapons. Any item that is not stackable doesn't work. It will just end up being pushed through the entire system into an empty spot somewhere, because for whatever reason, the hopper or the droppers don't recognize it as like an individual item, so it'll just like spit it out somewhere. So be careful if you do make one of these, not to like throw a super valuable item into it, because it is possible that it just gets lost forever. So we're going to do that. Yeah, we should probably do that as well. So we're going to go ahead and sleep. If I can go up the stairs. Go up to bed. It's probably been several days since we slept. Hour and a half into the stream, by the way. Did not expect the start mechanism to take that long to figure out. Now that we got the start mechanism down, the rest of this should actually be amazingly simple. Okay, so we're gonna crouch. Pretty much just stay crouched while I'm placing these. So we go hopper, 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 hopper. And this last one, I'm only going to do one. I'm going to do a hopper there, because that'll try and push into that chest. We're going to do a hopper here, and then we're going to put the dropper. I just dropped the dropper. We're going to put a dropper here, which will fire up. But this dropper's not going to actually go anywhere. It's going to feed into a water conveyor. So whoa. So there'll be water on top of that, which will get pushed that way into a hopper, which will then feed the other side of the system. So we got that part. And I've fallen down again. We got that part. So now is the remaining redstone. So let's go hop back to the tutorial window.
Alright, and you should see all these little smiley faces looking towards the next chest in line. So we're going to take a hopper and point it into the back of each exposed chest.
We just did that.
Just like this. Whoops. And then
See, he
we're
makes
going to
mistakes
skip this
too.
corner right here because the block's going to go there. Let me just place that. And now once you have all these...
It's the other thing that drives me nuts about these tutorials. It's like they never make a mistake. It's because they practiced it 50 billion times.
Hoppers placed, you're going to place one below the hoppers, pointing to the left, the same direction as this dropper. So one right here, This one will point over to the next
See,
dropper.
he's got a hopper
To
system.
the next dropper, and then let me get on top here. This one will be pointing into that dropper. This one here, and then at the end we're gonna have one more dropper pointing up.
See,
and a
he's got the
hopper
dropper pointing
into
up.
that. And now it's time to do some redstone.
His up pointing dropper is for the exit chest, which we will have one at
So
the
let's
end.
go back to the front, and then at the top dropper we'll place a block, and then diagonal down we'll place another, and we'll snake like this.
Okay.
Every block where there's a chest.
That was the part I needed to see. So let's get back into here. She's stolen all my blocks. Okay. So we're going to... We need... we're good with the hoppers, we're good with the droppers. We're going to take the all this stuff out. We're just going to get a bunch of the cobblestone. Whoops, not that. Okay, and then this was a solid block. Shoot, I've forgotten it already. Okay, go back to this. 1 second.
Back to
this
the
up.
front, and then at the top dropper we'll place a block, and then diagonal down we'll place another, and we'll snake like
Okay.
this every block where there's a chest. So let's go back around. There's a chest.
There we go. Okay, so I did that part, so then the next one goes here, and then we're just same thing. We're just gonna stay crouched. We'll go block, 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 block there. Scooch over a bit. Block, 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 block. Right in that one place. Block, and block there. Okay. So that's one side of the system. Okay. And then I know this next part I'm going to run into a bit of an issue with the height, but what we have to do is place a redstone comparator like that in every single spot along this. Or not a comparator, a repeater. So we're going to go repeater, repeater. And these are actually what really makes the system work. These lock and unlock the hoppers behind each and every single chest. So that goes like that and like that all the way to the end. Now I don't know if I actually need that one on the end. We will find out in a minute. And then there's redstone dust that goes under, whoopsie, wrong button, under each one of these. And I'll go back to the tutorial in just a second to double check that. So let's hop back over there.
Chest here. So let's go diagonal. There's a chest here. So
There
let's
we
go diagonal.
Snake.
There's a chest here. So because of this corner, we're not going to place one up here, but we'll place one here. And then because of this chest, there's another diagonal. So you should have a shape that looks something like this. And then if you have these inside corners, you want to place a block diagonally from here and run it all along back to this one, just like this. So for clarification, so far all of these chests have the exact same thing behind them. It's just in order to link up the corner ones, you either have to compact this one or just drag this one a little farther around the edge. So now let's actually put the redstone down. On this top layer, after every chest, we're going to place a repeater facing towards the left. And then right here, 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 and here.
Okay, so there is
like
one at
that.
the end there.
And then on all those spots that don't have a repeater, we're going to have redstone dust right here.
But notice,
and
there's
underneath
no
every one of these
dust on the
blocks, we'll
top.
have another redstone dust. Just let's go around.
So that's the main reason I chose this design. Every single other design that I found had redstone like snaking up and down, up and down, up and down. This one I specifically chose because it's only 2 blocks tall, which means I could create 2 layers of it inside the 5 block space that I have available without moving floors or ceilings. Now I did have to, if we go back into here, let's make that visible again. I did have to excavate into the floor just a bit, but that's only because I want the lower level of chests to be eye level on the floor, okay? Or sorry, I guess they'd be slightly below eye level, but I wanted to be able to create 2 layers of chests. So there's a top and there's a bottom, and then the exit chest will be on the bottom over there. She's just like, okay, she's just goofing around with the calcite on the floor. That's fine, the calcite can be on the floor. So, now we've got this, so what I'm gonna do is place this. This is not gonna be a chest. Now wait, actually, this part is not quite gonna work the way I had planned, because it's not going to turn a corner. It's gonna just go to the side this way. This is designed to be an exit chest here. We're not gonna create an exit chest there. This is gonna feed into a water system. So let me check something on the tutorial again. I just want to check the end system
dust,
here.
Dust. And then on top of this one at the end, we're going to place another block, just like that. And then the final touch for this part is we're going to go up to this outer corner right here and place one more redstone on this dropper, just to make sure it gets pointed at. So now let's go place the output chest while we're over here, just like that. Let me place a block underneath it, maybe some on the side, just to make it look nicer. So now we'll go place our input chest.
Okay, so that part is what's potentially going to be a problem.
So now let's go place...
Not the dust. So, because I'm doing a water system, I can't have that. But what I can do is get rid of this part and put the dropper, turn the hopper out, put the dropper here, still pointed up. So I think we can do that. So we're going to break this. We're going to break that. I think if I put the dropper there, it should work. And instead of having the hopper turn that way, we're going to turn it to the side this way. So let me grab a dropper. Dropper's going to go vertical right here. Right here. And it's going to push me off. That should work. And then we're going to have the hopper is going to feed this right there. So that should still work. And let me fall down. I didn't mean to fall down there. Very rarely do I actually intend to fall off of this. So, oh wait, you guys can't see. There we go. Okay, so you guys missed it, but what I did is I just got rid of the dropper that was here. Turned that hopper so it feeds into the dropper here, because it's going to be connected to, oops, let me go back. Okay, so that's going to be connected to that. So, the idea being, I should be able to throw any item into this if it can't fit in one of these top chests, it will get spit out here. So I think we should actually test that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just throw a bunch of items. I'm going to have my wife. She's hanging out over here. We're going to have her grab all of these. And... or not. She's going to run off. Never mind. I was going to have her fill these up with one of each item of just like cobblestone. But it's okay, I can do that. We're going to just... like that. Just fill them up with one cobblestone each, and then I will throw a few items in that are not a cobblestone, and I just want to see if they in fact make it to the end. Oh, so she's throwing calcite in there. We'll throw cobblestone in this one. And see, that's kind of how this item sorter works, is you should be able to throw in, like, just stacks of items. And if it can't put it into a chest, it will kind of just spit it out at the end. So we're just filling this up with stuff. And then we'll throw... I've got a mini stack of redstone here. We'll throw that into the start chest, because these are all filled with other stuff. Whoops. Those are all filled with other stuff. So, whoops. What should happen is, if we throw something into this chest that the system doesn't recognize, we can hear it tick. We hear the tick, 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 because there's the tick, tick, tick. So what's happening is, if we get up here quickly enough to see it, okay, it's working. So we can see redstone's being spat out on the top. Okay, so that is exactly what I wanted to happen. So the system doesn't recognize the redstone. It's spitting it out. Yay! Yes, yay! We did practice this in a creative world, but only one row. So we didn't actually know if this end part here was going to work. Of course, it would help if I could work properly. Okay, so that means proof of concept here. It actually does work. Yay, it works. And then, yeah, we can get all the stuff back out of these. Take everything back out of these. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, thank goodness, that actually works Yeah, and then we're going to decorate the whole thing with the black stone and the calcite. We just think it's a nice, nice contrast between these two. A little drink of water.
Oh.
Okay, so this side is good on that part. So, and then I can break that. The microphone's got all tangled up in the mouse cord. Oh, thank you for actually making a floor there. Okay, here, I'm actually gonna give her... I'm gonna give you the black stone so you can start replacing the bottom rows. So here we're gonna... Bop, 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 bop. Give her all the black stone. Okay, and you can see how many resources that actually use. So I've still got 28 droppers. I've still got a full stack plus some of hoppers. This is actually a pretty good system. And not super resource intensive. Like, yeah, it uses a lot of iron, but, you know, iron is not that difficult of a commodity to get. Oh, and there's... Yeah, okay. So, go ahead. I'm gonna have her start replacing that layer with the blackstone. She's watching the stream, by the way. That's how she knows what is going on. She's one of the 2 viewers. By the way, who's the other viewer? If you're the other viewer, say something. Thanks for hanging out. You've been here the entire time. Ah! There's probably one of my brothers, and he's like... Oh, Raven! Raven's the other viewer. Thanks, Raven. Okay, now what we do need to do is create a system to connect that side to this side so the redstone will actually work. So, and hopefully that works, doesn't get screwed up. Okay, so that's a space. This is redstone. This is hoppers, droppers. This is chests. So we're going to jump up on top of... We want the chest to be level with this. We're going to jump, place, jump up, and then we can create a whole line here. Place, place. Like so. And then I'm going to have to stand over on this side so that I can put the chests. I can reach that far, right? chest. Whoops! Oh, now I gotta go all the way around. There we go. Alright, back over here. Let's crouch so that we don't accidentally open the chest. That's what happened there, is I opened it instead of placing, and I fell down. There we go. So place, 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 place. And then one more. That should work. Alright, so let's see. How many do we actually get? 6? Oh, cool. Like I said, I would have been happy with 5, but if 6 will work, then that would be even better. Okay, now I've got to get down, get back to the other side. Okay, and then same thing. So it's dropper there. Oops, nope. Dropper facing up. So I do place. Alright, there we go. So dropper. Okay, and I can just do it like that. Whoopsie. I can do it like this. I can go dropper, drop, no, it's not gonna let me do it. It's not gonna let me do it, is it? Okay, it worked. And then I can go hopper. Okay, then we can go dropper, hopper. Let's see if I can pick that up. There we go. Again, we gotta jump, crouch, jump back up there. Okay, dropper, hopper, dropper, hopper, and dropper, hopper. Now, like I said, this is the part where it could break. So we may not be able to do this chest here. And if we can't, that's okay. I'm happy with that, because we got 6 chests on the other side, which I was super stoked about. We may be able to just, like, turn this one sideways to make it work. We'll have to see how this works. So, that's that mechanism. Then we need to do more dropper, move back up, dropper, 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 and then the one where I'm currently standing. Nope, not there. Okay, I put that one in the wrong spot. That's okay. We can fix that. It's gonna get sucked into the... Yep, that got sucked into there. But luckily, I know where it went. It just went right here. Okay, so that's a whole nother side of this system. And again, didn't use all that many resources. So we can keep placing. It actually uses far less hoppers than like a bulk storage system, which is what I was originally planning to create. So we're just gonna do that. The downside is it does use a lot more. Actually, no, it really doesn't. I was gonna say it uses more repeaters, but it doesn't. Because a bulk storage system is still one repeater per hopper, so it really doesn't use more than a bulk storage. I just filled in that hole so I have something to walk on. Whoops, not there. Oh, and then we gotta place a hopper here, which will be the top of the water system, and feed that dropper. So this will be water flowing from there over to there, which feeds that dropper, which fires up. So this should be able to connect from one system to the other. And hopefully not interfere with each other. But I think even if it does, it'll be okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Raven. How's your evening going? I hope you have something exciting planned. Okay, that should be fine. Ooh, I just realized something. If there's a repeater there, it's going to interfere with this redstone circuit, isn't it? Which means this is going to double fire. Okay, I'm not sure that that's really going to be that big of a problem, because if this part fires twice, it just means that that's going to dispense more than once. The downside to that is that could create like an infinite loop, which means that it'll just like never ever stop. That actually could fix a problem that we were having when we tested this in creative, was that the items would get stuck in it occasionally. Okay, so then that's connected over to there, which will fire up. So that's feeding off of that hopper. Whoop! No, that's not going to work, is it? I've just ruined that. I've just ruined that horribly, haven't I? Because that's no longer going to get a signal from up here. Well, no, that is not going to work. That can't be there. That has to go like that. Okay, we'll figure out how to run the redstone like along the glass or something that we put on the top of this. Maybe we do end up having to put another repeater over here, going that way. But I know that's supposed to be dust. And then I know this is repeaters on the tops of every one of these. So repeater, repeater, repeater. Now that's what I was saying is, will this, I know it's firing into this block, but will that then transfer a signal to there? I mean, really the only way to test that is to put something in it. So let's try putting something in it and see if it breaks. Okay. So you put something in the start chest, that should kick this, and I want to see what happens here. Oh wait, it's not connected on the other side. Okay, I gotta go over there. We gotta try that again. Okay, so let's put this back to the way that it was. Oh, so there was the couple of redstone that had gotten stuck in it. Okay, so let's try that again. I want to see if this part works too. So let's throw something in here. Oh, it stopped. Okay, we'll have to put in a couple more items. Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. That is no longer firing. And as an extension, that was not blinking either. So what that means is that this part won't work. Now, I could... Do I really need this block, though? She's made me a little walkway. So the issue there is that we've got redstone on one side, and we need to connect the redstone to the other side. Now the reason we're gonna problem solve this now is because it could create a bigger issue later on if we don't fix it. But I'm not seeing a way to fix this directly. Because I also need to get a signal up to that block. We may end up having to just do the hopper system. I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to try and do the water because I thought it would look better. But I may have to just do, like, a hopper chain from one side to the other and then run redstone alongside the hopper chain. I think for now, we're just going to go ahead and do that. We'll just do it as a hopper chain, and then I can make it... I can change my idea later on. We're just going to do it as a hopper chain for now. We gotta break this hopper. That needs to be a hopper pointed that way. So this will be a hopper like this. So there's hopper, hopper, hopper. Oops, can't place that. Back up a little bit. Okay, hopper. Hopper there, and then a hopper underneath, pointed that way. So that's a hopper chain. We'll feed over to this side. We'll fix this later. We're gonna make it water, but for now, just to proof of concept to get it working, we have a hopper chain, okay? Now we need to continue this, which is going to be block. And then I think we need to do the same thing. It's like diagonal block, because there has to be a repeater right here facing that way. So we're going to do repeater, and then a block of dust there. Now that block of dust will... it will lock those hoppers, but only when this signal goes off. I can't get out of here now. Okay, so now we need to test it. We need to throw something else in there, and I just want to see if the signal can make it all the way around. Okay, so it is going. Perfect. So the signal's working. My concern is what's going on here. So if we stop it, if there's no more items in it, does it just keep going? Because this looks like it's lighting up at the same time as that. think we have created a problem. We've created a feedback loop here, which means this system will never ever stop, and I think that actually also means it's going slightly too fast. So if I break that, no, that didn't do anything. If I break this one, yeah, so we can see that that was lighting up. So that is going to create a problem. And that's what I was saying, we may not be able to have this chest on the end here because it's going to interfere with that one. Okay, so that does mean we can only have... And that's just because the start mechanism is here. So this can only have 5 chests, so we're going to break this part. Now, that could still be an option of having this last chest just like turned sideways, but I'm thinking it's not, so we're going to get rid of it. And again, I'm okay with that because we've already got 5 chests on here, which is what I was looking for. So we've got to start on this side, 5 chests on that side, 5 chests on this side. This will loop around. I'm okay with that. Okay, so now we need to make the next hopper chain, which will go on this side. Nope, it's not there. Oh, I've got to put all this back, don't I? Whoopsie! Yeah, if I don't put that back, none of this is going to work. There we go. Okay, so this is the hopper chain going to the opposite side, which will feed into that system. And again, we've got that same problem. I don't think that's as big of a problem, though. We're going to break that. We're going to break that. Because that's going to get a signal from above, which I can just feed out like that. We can go... Nope, that's not going to... That's going to connect. No, we can do that. Do that, and then we can do... No, we can't! No! I was saying we could put a repeater there, but I can't because I've got to put the hopper there. So the issue with this is that I need to bring it around and that way. So this has gotta go... Hoppers have gotta go here. What if we do... No, that won't work either. I was saying we could do a dropper, like the stack again, repeater on top, but that won't work because it'll still fire into that. I don't want to lose another chest. I don't want to lose that one. I want to have this needs to connect to the other side. I wish you could connect redstone on a hopper. You can't put redstone dust on top of a hopper, though, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Tiny. Tiny is at my feet again. Hey, Raven, you any good at redstone? You have an idea here how to fix this? Sweetie, do you have any idea how to fix this over here? Because I'm running into a bit of a roadblock. Because the only other thing I could think of would be to connect the other side off of this system and just have it tag off this way. So this line would just end right there. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how to get this redstone to go over to that side. But that's the space we can only go through there. So if I put a redstone here, it connects to that one, which is going to create an infinite loop.
Yeah.
Which we don't want. I can't run the redstone down that way because the hopper is going to be here, so the hopper has to go there, and I can't put redstone on top of a hopper. I don't think. Yeah. Wait, you can? Wait. Oh, and then that doesn't work anyway, so that's going to create the same problem.
Yeah.
Oh, and then and then that would lock the hopper anytime this goes off, which is going to completely defeat the purpose of the hopper. Mm-hmm. So that's not going to work. So I think we've got a bit of a problem here, but I think the solution is that this command chain just dies here. So I think the solution is actually just to do that. And this command chain is just going to die there. And then we'll just have to tag off of this side and run the redstone over to that side to create a new command. So the opposite side there and this side will fire at the same time, and this one will be slightly delayed. But I think that would work. It would go back, it would go over that way. Because otherwise this is going to collide with it.
Yeah.
Which means we would lose another chest here. I don't want to lose another chest there.
Oh, let me see the other end.
The other
side.
Other side over here. So this side is redstone, which I know this works because that fired through this block, activated that, got this going, and it went all the way around. I know that worked. And I know the hopper system will work. It'll just go around and may lock and unlock occasionally as the redstone pulses, but that's fine. So I know that the redstone signal made it all the way over here, but I can't have a repeater there with a block because then it creates a loop and fires off that system. So I think this redstone circuit is just dead now. I think there's nothing I can do about that. So this just has to be a blob of redstone there. And I think this circuit is dead. It's just going to end. Okay. And now we're going to run our hoppers that way so we can start the next chain.
Now, do you see where the blackstone is?
Yes.
That's where it is.
Yeah. So that's where it was supposed to be. But I can't have a chest here either because of the same issue.
Let me do my
She's gonna work her way up here to try and figure this out. So, because we can get this side figured out, the other side is the easier side. Should be able to get that side figured out as well. Thank you. I'll combine some stuff together here while we're... Hi, buddy. You gotta go see mom. Hi, buddy. Go see mom. No, hi, pretty. No, you did not listen. You gotta go see mom. Welcome, new viewer. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're building a crazy redstone sorter contraption here. So she's placing blocks. Not sure what these blocks represent. Okay, so those are hoppers. Sure. There you go. And I've picked them all back up. Let's try that again. There you go. Okay, so those represent hoppers. They're all pointed down, but they're hoppers. So that one feeds to that one and goes that way. And then I think that's where the issue we're running into is this redstone line really can't go anywhere. It kind of just dies. And we have to tag off of the other redstone line to get power over there. We have to tag off of this one. So, right where you're standing. Okay, I can try. Hopefully it won't fall in the hoppers. Did you get any? Okay. So yeah, running redstone alongside that. And again, that will cause a lock in the hoppers here, but it's a pulsing lock. So it'll lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. That should work. Okay, I see that going, and I see this one going. And it's just run out of items, so... And it stopped. Okay, that's perfect. That's what we wanted. Okay. So now we can... Me move? Okay, I move. That's pointed down. Okay. So we may end up having to... I wanted to try and do it with like a water system, but we may not be able to do that. We may have to do it with a... With the hopper system, it's not quite as pretty, and you won't be able to see the items move. That was mainly the reason I wanted to do it, is so you could see the items as they were moving through the chain. No, thank you. But if we can't do it, then we can't do it. As long as the system works correctly, it's okay. So then on this side, we're going to go over here. We're going to come over here. We're going to start placing our next row of chests. So this is 15 chests now. And we're going to chest, place all the chests down the line. Maybe one more right there. One more there. She's the decorator here. I don't do a whole lot in the way of decoration. As I've said before, I'm not a terrific builder. I can build well enough. Okay, and then we're back over here, and we're going to do shift jump, jump place. There we go. Our our dropper that goes there. That needs to get a signal from here somehow. So let's place our cobblestone there, cobblestone there, redstone. Yes. And redstone. Yes. No, oh, sure. Thank you. You know what? That actually is not a redstone. That is going to be... And that is supposed to be a hopper here. That has to feed that hopper. Has got to feed this hopper right there. Okay, and then this will be, the redstone will come back here, and we'll need a repeater over here to make this work. So we're just going to break that for now. Put a redstone there and there. I believe that's how that's going to work. We may end up having to tag off of, like, this part, but I think this should work. And then we can start doing hoppers. So we go shift hopper. hopper. Nope. You have to shift click and look down. You have to crouch. There you go. You have to. You look straight down, crouch, and jump up. There it is. Okay, and then this part I think we'll be able to do the water, and I really, really hope we can, because this is going to be like over the doorway, and it's a long stretch, so I really don't want to have to run hoppers all that way. Whoops. There. Okay. And then now we need to run the power, so let's get our cobble. Make sure we do this correctly. So it's... So this one, we go block, block. Block, 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 block. Yep. Just like that. It's a snake pattern. And then we go over here. Now, this is gonna be block with redstone going up into it, and then repeaters. Okay, and then we do a redstone on the ground. One there. Whoa, one there, one there, one there, there, and I've run out of redstone. What are you doing? Oh, you got your toy. Okay. Okay, I've run out of redstone dust, so we gotta go get some more. We got another stack of redstone dust. Whoops. Now. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. See, that looks pretty good that it's all kind of covered up like that. Okay. And we come back here, place a dust there, and then that should allow circuit to travel from one side to the other uninterrupted. So that should work. Okay, again, it may kind of lock and unlock these hoppers, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so here we need a hopper. Ow! What are you doing? Hathor, out! You do not get to try and eat the tiny. Okay, tiny. And the cat is now scratching my feet because the dog scared her. Okay. So then this needs a hopper coming out. So this needs a hopper coming out. We're gonna have a I need the droppers. You picked them back up. There we go. I've only got 6 more droppers here, so I think we're gonna need to get more pretty soon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift jump up place. There we go. And then this is gonna be a hopper here. So that should be fine. That will... So this same redstone pulse will trigger that dropper. Which I want, again, I want to make a water conveyor. Now this water conveyor should work. It's a nice straight shot. Why are these not lining up? Wait a second, how many chests do we have on this side? We've got 6 on this side. So we'll have an extra... That's okay then, we'll have an extra chest there. And then it'll just be water over top of the door. Okay, that's kind of nice. Okay, so now all I should need to do, that's going to be water above, I should just be able to place like this. No, that's not going to work, is it? We're going to have the same problem we did before. Okay, but this side I've got a little more flexibility on, so I can... That... Okay, we're gonna put the... We're gonna break that. We're gonna put the... We're gonna put the dropper here instead. Dropper there. And we'll put... block. We'll basically just run another trigger system here. And this is a hopper that feeds. That. So this is really what they did, he did in the video, which is have this spit out. So this was redstone dust there, block above the redstone dust like that, and then another repeater there. So this is coming out. I think it's gonna work nicely, because then we can put water on top of this. Water there won't be able to go anywhere, so it won't affect anything. That will fire, triggering that. And then we just need to create like the water conveyor that goes over to this side. which will start the next chain over here. Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm placing the same amount of chests. So it's the one above the door, so... Okay, so chest, and then there's that. So then there's gonna be that, and then the next chest will be here. Oops, not there. Not that. That. So this is the next chain of chests. Nah. Okay, and so that should give us 6 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Yeah, she's covering it up right now. Making it look pretty. Okay, so then on this side, we're gonna have Hopper here, so this first dropper is going to go here. We're gonna crouch, jump place. We need a Hopper feeding that, which will go right there. And then this starts the chain for the other side. So this same thing is kind of zigzag back and forth through all the hoppers, droppers, chests, going back and forth. And then eventually reconnect on the bottom. So let's start placing more of these. So we're going to shift. Oh wait, no, we can't do that just yet. We gotta look at it from this way. We gotta like that. And then this should work because we'll have the redstone will come off of that side over this way. And this should work, because we'll just run, we can have the redstone run either along the bottom or over the top of the glass on this side, and that should work. We may end up having to leave a... Well, I don't think we will. I think we'll be fine. So, then we're going to start placing the stuff on this side. I am going to need a bunch more droppers. That was my last one. So, let's go... see if we can make a bunch more of those. Luckily, I came prepared for this. I got blocks of iron. Got more redstone. Got lots of cobblestone. Let's go grab some more cobblestone. That's dirt. That's deep slate. There's the cobblestone. There we go. Okay, that should make plenty. Whoops! And I fall in the water. Alright, furnaces and droppers. We're just going to go ahead and make 60 of them, just like that. And that used... wow! Okay, let's make another stack of that. Wait, droppers don't use iron. I thought they did. Okay, we're just gonna make... we're gonna need a bunch more hoppers as well, so we're gonna do that. And that allows us to make 6 more hoppers. That. That back. That back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Am I dropping frames? Frames drop 0%. No, it says that we're still okay. It's like that. Why is it doing this? Okay, so let's go ahead and keep plugging along here at this. So, no. How was I getting these to place before? I had to look down. Okay, and then we went hopper. Did that just place into the floor? No, it did it correctly. Okay, whoops. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do... Yes. Yes. Wife was just asking if you can place walls on top of hoppers and have them work. Yes, you can. Any non-solid block can be placed on top of a hopper and have it still function. Great thing about hoppers. I found out you can even place half slabs on top of hoppers and they still work. You just can't place full blocks on top of them. Alright, so now we can place our sideways droppers. Little smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. And smiley face where I'm standing. And sideways hoppers. We're gonna crouch, dead, we're gonna hopper, 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 and hopper there, and then we need hopper will be pointed into something eventually, and then our blocks in the back. Blocks in the back that go block, block, whoa, block, block, come over this way a bit, block there, there. Block there. Block there. Block there. Block. Not a block there. Whoopsie. Block there. Block there. Block there. Actually, let's get rid of that one because we're going to need to be able to get in that space. Oh no! That would have been very bad. I just dropped my pickaxe. Don't drop your pickaxe, your netherite silk touch pickaxe into this system, because you don't actually know where it's gonna end up. It could end up in a chest, it could end up stuck in a dropper or a hopper somewhere. Okay, and then we are dust, and then dust, 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 and then for now, because we need a repeater here, so we're going to go block. I'm going to put repeater feeding in to there. Thank you. I think we might have to get rid of this. That wall. With that wall. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to make that work, because that needs a signal. So this has to stay a little hair or a plus sign there. We put a block there, and then we do a repeater on top of. Can we put a repeater on top of that? That's gonna be glass on top of this. Because this is going to be our water column, so this will be glass. That's going to be a line of glass. So then the trick is how are we going to get the redstone from one side to the other with the glass that's on the floor? Hi. That doesn't work. Okay, let me come down there. Oh, I can't. I can't get through. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this... that part, that, and that are gonna go. This is gonna be glass. May end up changing the color of the glass at some point. But this is going to be glass. Okay, so this is glass here. So we go glass, glass. That's glass all the way across there. This is glass here. That goes to... Oh, that's not gonna work because the water will break the repeater. Or it'll like flow over it, so that won't work. That has to go there. That's okay, because I can put a repeater like firing sideways into this one, so I think that'll be fine. And then this is glass. It's gonna get off of here. Whoops, too far. Glass, and glass. Okay, and then there'll be a water flowing through that, so the items that aren't getting sorted in the top half of this system get spit out into the water, and then you'll be able to see them as they flow down. They'll get picked up by that hopper, and then set off the other side of the system here. So let me run over here. And then we can figure out how to get the redstone over there. I really want to make this look nice. But for now it's cobblestone, and we'll figure out how to make it look nice later. So we're having a similar issue here. We've got the dropper going up. We want this to be water. And we need to run redstone from here over to there. Oh. So that's redstone. So I guess we can just run redstone alongside this. Just redstone, redstone, redstone. That has to be there, so the redstone can go around. This can, the redstone, well... That has to be there. Guys, we may have to do the ugly hopper system all the way around. I don't want to do the ugly hopper system. It's ugly. I want it to look nice. Would you two knock it off? Leave the cats alone. Here. Well, yeah. So... Well, the issue is I've got to get the redstone signal into that dropper from here. Yeah, so I think we have to do the think we're gonna have to do the ugly hopper system, at least for now. Maybe I'll get it figured out at some point. I wanted to do the water. But I'm just not sure the water's gonna work, guys. Because if I don't have... That's not a dispenser. Whoops! As long as that's not a dispenser, we can get rid of all of these. Get rid of this whole walkway and we'll just make it hoppers. I've fallen. How do you get out of here? There we go. Okay, and then this is... This will just be a line of hoppers that goes from one side to the other. That's not what I wanted that to be. Why is it placing there? It's literally like placing them everywhere except where I want them to go. Why is there a dispenser? Why is there a dropper there? And then we need one more hopper. Right. Okay, so we've got a line of hoppers that goes that way, which should feed the next system. We'll just have to run the redstone along the top of the cobble. We'll throw some cobblestone here. Or yeah, we can do... You've broken the... I can't get up there now. No, because you put walls. There we go. Okay, let's put a block there so we got, like, something to walk on. Okay, so then we need to run the redstone from one side to the other. So it's got to run along the top of that to the other side. And there needs to be a repeater over here. Right there. And then watching. Okay, why did it not... Why is it not... Is it too far away? Oh, it's too far. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk over there and fix that. I think... No, it did place. I just couldn't see it. Okay. Wow, this is 3 hours, and we're not even halfway done. I know I said we wouldn't stop until we got this figured out. But I gotta be honest with you guys, I didn't think it would take 3 hours to get this figured out. Because we're not even halfway done here. We gotta do this other side. We gotta do the bottom still. Now the bottom shouldn't be as tricky because we got a little bit more wiggle room. But this top is proving to be quite difficult. Well, let's see. I've got 6 chests, which means I can do 3 more. And then I think what we'll do is we'll stop there. We'll get this next line started with the remaining 6 chests that I have. And we'll stop there for tonight. And then we will finish it another time. Maybe I will finish it off stream. And maybe we'll get the water pipes figured out and make it look all pretty. If we can. So there's the last 6 chests. I'm going to have to make more chests. Or actually what we'll probably do is start moving items from there over to here. To start using up some of these chests so that we can start putting items in it. But let's get this line going. That, and to be honest, my computer seems like it's angry with me. It's starting to make the typical sound that it's starting to overheat and get mad at me, and we're getting some frame drop here, so I believe that is the case. Matter of fact, let me see if I can feel it. It is warming up a little bit. My guess is it's probably trying to run some kind of update or something at the same time. Why did it? No, I want it to be crouched. Let me stay crouched. So let's get that. So that's that one. We're gonna do this line. Yep. Line there. Like I said, I will put the link for the design of this in the description. It is by Misty Cat. And then this has gotta go there, there, block there, block there, block there, block there. repeaters. We've got 4 repeaters left, so this is actually going to work out really nicely. Because that's a repeater. Go back up. Repeater. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. And then there'll be a final repeater right here. No, not there, but there. We'll place our last repeater right there. And then the ugly hopper chain. Gotta run that backwards, and then we'll have to connect the redstone from one side to the other. I think we gotta break. I've got to break this line of blackstone. So get that. And then hopper, hopper, hopper. Backing up this way, hopper, hopper. Back up this way, hopper. And then the last hoppers goes there and there. Alright. And then we need to connect redstone power, so we're gonna go block, turn. Oh, I don't have the last repeater. Well, that's okay. I can put the. No, it'll start here. It'll be redstone, and then redstone over to here, and then redstone up to there. Yep, that should work. And then there'll be a repeater over there, but I don't have the repeater right now. So, here's what we're going to do. Let me get down off of this crazy contraption. You can see how big this thing is, but you can also see is how much storage it's really going to offer. So, probably will end up finishing this off of stream. Got most of the components here figured out. The rest of it is, like I said, is kind of copy and paste, doing the same pattern over and over again to get all of the chests connected to each other, all the redstone connected, and then we will get this figured out again, probably off stream. So hopefully the next time I see you guys, I will have this the system figured out and I can show you it working. If you happen to be much better at redstone than me and you're watching this in a video later, feel free to laugh at me, but also please give me constructive criticism and help me if you can figure out how that water conveyor could work. I am in kind of a confined space. I want to have as many chests as I can, but if you can tell me how to get the water system to work, that would be great. Otherwise, I will have to do it with the hoppers. I just don't like the hoppers because I think they kind of look ugly. So, but with that being said, we're going to end the stream here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you guys all had a fantastic time. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye!